Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm currently working on a granny square top, which actually also requires some triangles, and I'm halfway there in the middle of the process, so I was just thinking that it would be great timing to actually also teach you how to make granny square triangles. And this is what I'm going to do in this video, and I have already made a couple of them. And this is the final product that I'm going to show you how to create in this video. And yeah, I'm going with combination of this super mixed funky colors. And yeah, it will be part of my crochet granny square triangle top, and also wanted to just share it with you. And this type of shape is also quite handy if you're working on any kind of granny square project and you kind of want to arrange your granny squares in a different position. So it's quite handy to have also triangles in your toolbox, just so you're able to like create straight edges and things like that. So this is what I'm going for, and this is the reason why I'm working on triangles, and also this is the reason why I'm going to teach you this today. But now let's get started and let's jump into it. So here are all the materials that we will be working with today to recreate this granny triangle. So I have some cotton yarn, which is 8 ply, meaning that it's very heavy and very thick, and therefore I will be using the suggested hook size, which in this case is 5 millimeters. And you will of course also need some scissors, and we will be aiming to create this final version of the granny triangle, and this will be the color scheme that we will be going for. But of course you are more than welcome to do different colors, different size of yarn, as well as hook. But now let's get started. So first we will be going to use this color, and it is our starting color. And first step for us is to do a magic ring. If you're not familiar with magic ring, basically just take your yarn and tie it around your fingers to create an X shape here, and then grab your crochet hook, go underneath the first piece of yarn, then grab the second piece and pull it through to kind of establish a loop on your hook. Then go again and grab yarn and pull it through the loop on your hook, so it will create like a secure loop, and then chain 2 additional chains. So in total you now have 3 chains on your, like you have created 3 chains basically. And now the next step for us is to do 2 double crochets, and we will be doing them right here in this hole. So to do a double crochet, yarn over, then go through the magic ring, grab some yarn and pull it through, so you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over again and pull through 2, you have 2 loops, and then yarn over again and pull through remaining 2. So this is our first double crochet, and then do another one. So now we have 2, and then just 1 more for this part. So now in total we have chain of 3 that we did in the beginning, as well as 3 double crochets. And once that's done, just chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And now we will be doing additional 4 double crochets to finish this round. And all of them will be going through this magic ring. So that's 1, 2, and 3, and now just 1 more. So this is 4, and now we can also finalize or close our magic ring to tighten it up. And to do that, just pull by this piece of yarn, and it will make it tight, and you will have established like a nice small triangle shape. And now we can also finish with the last round, and to do that, just chain 1, pull the yarn a little bit longer, then grab your scissors and just cut it off. And now you can also pull this piece of yarn just to tighten the this part, and it will make like a secure knot. And now we are basically done with first round, and we can proceed further with the next color, which in this case is this grass green. So I'm just grabbing that piece of yarn, and we will be attaching it here in the very beginning. So important thing to note is that we will always start from this side, and we will go here, and then we will stop. And then again, new color from this side, or even the same color. You always have to start from this side, because this is the right side, and as you can see, the other side is a little bit not as pretty, basically. So I'm just going to attach this color, our new color, and to do that, I will be going through here, so in the middle of chain of 3 and 3 double crochets. So going through there, grabbing some yarn, and then just doing like a knot, just to make sure that yarn there is secured and everything is fine. And now we can kind of repeat the process, because it's going to be pretty similar. So first we have to do 3 chains. So that's 3, and now 3 double crochets in this part. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now that we have done 3, we can move forward to the next gap, which is this one. So straight away in there we will be doing double crochets. So we first start by doing 3, 2, and 3, and when that's done we will be chaining 3 just to establish this corner kind of shape. So 1, 2, and 3, and then again, once that's done, 3 double crochets again. 1, 2, and 3. So it looks like this. And then just moving to the last bit. So now we will be doing our final 4 double crochets here in this gap in between 3 and 1. So going in there and doing 4 double crochets in there. In the first and last part we are always doing 4, just because we need 1 more compared to whatever is going in the middle or in the corner parts. So now we have 3 and just 1 more. Like this, and this is end of the round, so just chaining 1, pulling the loop a little bit longer, cutting it off and tightening like this. So this was our second round. And also important thing to note is that it's always handy to already kind of try to hide loose ends whenever possible, just because it will make life easier at the end, so you don't have to do it all together at once. So just weave it in wherever possible and when it makes the most sense. So now we can proceed with the next round, and I will be using this color. So again, starting here from the beginning where we did our second round, and attaching yarn by doing a secure knot like that. And then again, process is pretty much the same. So we are starting with 3 chains and 3 double crochets in the first space, then moving forward with the next space, which is here, where we will be doing just 3 double crochets. As you can see from round 3, we also have these like edge parts where we have additional ones, like pairs of 3s that we have to add. And then we are moving forward with the corner, where we will have to do 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and 3 more double crochets in the same gap. Now just chaining 3, and then again 3 double crochets in the same space. like this. And then just keep on doing it until you finish the round. And here in the last bit in between like third and fourth double crochet that we have at the end, here you will have to do 4 again. And just do the same as many rounds as you want. And I will meet you back again during the last round, where I will show you how to create the bottom part and what we need to do in the corner bits as well. So I will see you then. Here I have added all the rows in all the colors that I wanted. So now for me in particular, the last step is to add this border all around, and I will be using this color. So beginning will be basically the same as before. We will be attaching it here and doing a knot again like this, and then chaining 3 just as before. And next, instead of doing 3 double crochets, we will be doing 2 double crochets in this space. So 1 and 2, and then moving forward with the following gaps, all of them will require 3. So I will meet you back when we are doing the last stitch in the last bit, basically, which will be here. But for now, just continue doing 3 double crochets in each space that you have. And in the corner part, you will be doing 3 double crochets plus 3 chains and 3 double crochets again. This is where I am at the moment. So now next step is to do double crochets in here in this gap, and instead of doing 4, we will also be doing 3 like we did during the previous stitches. So this is 2 and 3 like that. And now that we have created 3, we can proceed further with doing this side, in which we will be doing half double crochets. And the first step for us will be to start with this stitch, the last one that we did, and basically on top of every last stitch that we have on this side, we will be doing 2 half double crochets. So if you're not familiar with half double crochet, it's quite similar to simple double crochet, but basically yarn over, go through the stitch or loop or whatever to pull yarn through, to have 3 loops on your hook, then yarn over again and pull through all 3 loops that you have on your hook like that. And that's half double crochet. And then do another one in the same space. Once you have created 2 for that particular stitch, we can move forward with the next one. So this darker pink one, and again do 2 half double crochets to cover this stitch, and then proceed with the following. So now I have reached the very middle part, and here we have the magic ring that we did in the beginning, and I will also be doing 1 half double crochet through the magic ring. And then again doing 2 to cover each stitch within each color until you reach the end here. Now I have reached the very end. So we have this chain of 3 here, and we also have to cover that one also by doing half double crochets. So 2 for that one as well. Here I have my second one like this, and we are done. So now what we have to do is to finalize this by doing a slip knot. So I will be going through these this stitch that we have here, grabbing some yarn and pulling it through like that, and then pulling it through the loop that we have on the hook like this, and then just chain 1, pull the yarn a little bit longer to create a bigger loop. Just cut it off with your scissors and tighten it to make a secure knot. So this is how our finishing looks. And we have created a granny square, or we have created a granny triangle like this, which will perfectly go together with granny squares to create some like more different patterns, or you're now able to basically arrange granny squares differently, and you can create edges by using triangles that you have created. And here I have another one, or you can even put it here to create like a scarf or whatever you wish. So that is basically it from me in this video. I really hope that you found it useful and this will help you with your future crochet projects. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section and I can help you from there. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and I will also make sure to, as soon as it's done, I will also post the top or tutorial of the top that I'm currently working on. And I hope it will inspire you to do something with your squares or triangles to make some very quite pretty creation at the end. But yeah, thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Please give me a big thumbs up, and if you're new here, please subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye!